It's worth noting that manual and automatic transmissions have their own benefits and drawbacks. While automatic transmissions are easier to use and more comfortable for passengers, the convenience and control afforded by manual gearboxes make them the more economical choice. You want to buy a new gearbox for your vehicle, but you can't decide between a manual and an automatic. Fuel economy, performance, driver comfort, and the availability of trained drivers are just a few of the many aspects to consider. There are benefits and drawbacks to both manual and automatic transmissions. Thus, it is essential to select the gearbox that best suits the demands of your fleet. Watch the video to learn everything you need to consider when deciding between an automatic and a manual transmission, as well as the pros and downs of each. Strictly how the transmission on a truck gets the vehicle going. Power is generated in the form of rotational force by the engine. The transmission receives this force and modifies the engine's output into the necessary rotational quickness and pointed power to turn the wheels. We'll talk about the manual and automated options available. The ability to fine-tune the car's performance is a major plus for manual transmission. For example, on steep slopes or curving highways, a driver with a manual gearbox might choose a lower gear to make the vehicle more manageable to control. Those operating large commercial vehicles in potentially hazardous environments, such as extreme weather or ground, may find this particularly helpful. Amazing, right? Because an automatic transmission's hydraulic system adds weight and complication, it often results in lower fuel economy than a comparable manual transmission. Trucking businesses may see long-term savings, as gasoline is often one of their most significant operating expenses. There is no circulatory force converter slip with a manual gearbox, which can improve acceleration and transporting capacities over an automated transmission. A manual gearbox's more straightforward design and fewer working components make it more durable than its automated counterpart. Fleets may see considerable long-term savings as a result of this. For smaller fleets or owner-operators with fewer resources, the ease and lower cost of maintenance associated with manual transmissions can be a significant benefit. The more control the driver has over the vehicle's speed and power output provided by a manual transmission makes it more suitable for off-road situations. This is often crucial for fleets used in sectors like mining and construction. Enhanced driver engagement. Many motorists like manual gearboxes because of their enhanced driving experience. Employee retention in fleets may improve as a result of this. Operating a manual gearbox requires more effort, especially for extended periods. Constantly switching gears is a burden and can cause tiredness and ailments like carpal tunnel if done for long periods. This might be a significant drawback for those who spend much time behind the wheel. Difficulty in heavy traffic. Driving a manual gearbox vehicle can be problematic in metropolitan locations due to the increased frequency of stops and starts. Shortage of qualified drivers' manual transmissions is becoming less prevalent, making it harder to locate competent drivers with experience with them. In addition to increasing the overall expense of training new drivers, this can also cause delays in staffing operations. Enhanced potential for injury. There is a higher chance of an accident with a manual gearbox since the driver must manually swap gears. The resale value of vehicles with manual gearboxes may be decreased since such transmissions are becoming less popular among consumers. Manual transmissions have various advantages over automatic ones, including excellent durability, superior off-road performance, and increased driver involvement. However, they also have several significant limitations, including the fact that they are challenging to operate in congested traffic, a scarcity of qualified drivers, and a low resale value. Fleet managers should consider these considerations before purchasing manual or automatic gearboxes for their fleets. Conversely, the automatic transmission is praised for its convenience and ease of use. An automated gearbox is particularly helpful for inexperienced drivers, eliminating the need to shift gears manually. The driver of a vehicle equipped with an automatic gearbox may relax and concentrate on other tasks, such as navigating or speaking with dispatch, without constantly changing gears. Due to this, there may be less turnover in fleets and higher levels of driver satisfaction. For the most part, automatic gearboxes save drivers money at the pump since they use the engine's power better. Over time, this could save fleets a ton of money. Less complicated to use. Fleets that rely on novice drivers or have a high turnover rate may benefit significantly from automatic transmissions since they are easier to operate than manual transmissions. Automatic gearboxes, designed to shift gears more rapidly and smoothly than their manual counterparts, perform better in stop-and-go traffic. This may be a massive benefit to fleets operating in congested regions. Beneficial, right? Automatic transmission may be the more trustworthy option when driving in heavy traffic or a lot of stop and go. This is because frequent changing may tax the body with a manual gearbox, making automatics the preferred option. When comparing the original purchase price and ongoing maintenance expenses, automatic gearboxes are often more expensive. Another expense factor for fleets is that they are often less fuel efficient, due to the more significant number of moving components and increased likelihood of their breakdown or wear and tear. Automatic transmissions require more frequent and extensive maintenance and therefore cost more to operate in the long run. Throughout a fleet's vehicle's useful lives, this can add up to a heavy sum. Lowered effectiveness off-road. Because the driver has less say over the vehicle's speed and power output, automatic gearboxes aren't as functional off-road as manual ones. That's bad news for businesses that use fleets, including the mining and construction sectors. Driver disengagement at a low level. Some drivers are dissatisfied with their jobs because they have to drive vehicles with automated transmissions rather than manual ones. Automatic gearboxes may cost more to fix or replace than manual ones. Overheating is a concern, especially in heavy-duty applications or harsh weather, and the automatic nature of gearboxes exacerbates this risk. This might mean more downtime and more money spent on repairs for fleets. Fuel efficiency, user-friendliness, and passenger comfort are areas where automatic gearboxes shine compared to manual counterparts. There are, however, some significant negatives to consider, such as increased maintenance costs, decreased performance in off-road conditions, restricted driver engagement, and the possibility of overheating. What then is the optimal transmission for trucks? The requirements of the individual driver and the fleet ultimately determine the answer. Regarding driving, some people might prefer an automatic transmission because of its simplicity, while others could choose a manual because of its superior control and fuel economy. Some motorists may be more at ease behind the wheel of a vehicle equipped with a manual transmission, while others might prefer an automatic. Drivers who prioritize accuracy tend to choose manual transmission, while drivers who prioritize convenience are attracted to automatics. The road conditions, the type of vehicle you'll be operating, and your driving style are all factors to consider when deciding between the two. Before making a final decision, consider the weather, gas mileage, reliability, and driver comfort. Ultra-modern technology, including automated manual transmissions, is becoming increasingly popular in the trucking industry. AMTs have quickly become the gearbox for many business fleets due to their benefits over automatic and manual transmissions. There is no generally applicable advice for the best truck transmission because manual and automated gears have advantages and disadvantages. Fuel economy, reliability, and driver comfort are just a few factors that should be considered when making an informed decision that will benefit both the driver and the fleet. The transmission of a truck is a complicated yet essential piece of machinery. Both manual and automatic transmissions have advantages and disadvantages, and it is essential to know how they function and how to utilize them to maximize your vehicle's potential. So the next time you drive your truck down the highway, stop and think about the complex dance your engine and transmissions do to get you where you need to go.